That's exciting. Actually, you made General in this film.
Yeah. General, yeah.
Now, Mark Hamill...
weird talking to those weird guys.
It must be. Mark Hamill said that in making this film, he said one of the earlier films, he says, you find yourself playing against a giant lobster in a flight suit. Yes. How do you do that?
It's very hard, I want to tell you. You spend a lot of time sitting around laughing about it.
Now, those are the Admiral. And there was an earlier guy in a mask. Those were real people in masks.
Yeah, but don't ask me their names. I think the creature that's right next to me, my co-pilot, is Akbar or something.
It was some
strange name like that.
How do you keep from giggling?
You don't keep from giggling. You pull yourself together eventually, you know. Especially when you got George and everybody standing around, you know.
You have a good time making those films?
Yeah, every now and then. Yeah, I guess so. It's hard work, actually, because you really have to use your imagination, because a lot of it is blue screen, you know.
Now, blue screen means there's really nothing behind you. The stuff gets added on later.
So you have, what do you call it, post-production stuff, you know, which is, as you say, later. Yeah, make it easy for everybody to understand.
That's right, and you've got to pretend.
Yeah. But that's what acting is all about, anyway, pretending.
You have a good time acting.
Oh, sure.
And you've been in some wonderful things.
Yeah. Pretty good. We were talking about it last night. I've done a lot of good, prestigious stuff.
Absolutely.
I'm not a multi-millionaire, but prestigious.
You have a show coming up, Shooting Stars.
Yes. Which
you're hoping is going to go as a series.
Yeah.
Tell me about that character.
Well, it's an interesting character. He's like an ex-airplane pilot, ex-stuntman, and decides suddenly to become a private investigator. He and his partner, who's played by Parker Stevenson. We got a really great cast, and they also own a restaurant. But where they have all of these out-of-work actors coming and owing them money and stuff like that. But it's a real interesting guy, and it's a lot of fun. You know, it really lends itself to a lot of humor, especially because they decide to become private investigators, and they really don't have any idea what it's all about except what they did on television. They actually get fired from a show because they're so great on the show. And so they decided to do this. Well, this guy that I play, Hawk, a real interesting guy. He decides to become a private investigator and talks everybody else into, you know, going along with the whole idea.
You get to be a tough guy, kind of, in this.
Yeah, you know, it's fun for me. It's a time. It's one of those moments that I've had as an actor where I'm able to do a lot of things, you know, play around a lot of colors and fool around a lot of shades. You know, he's very funny, he's very serious, he's a tough guy, he's very adventurous. You know, he's a real adventurous kind of a guy.
You have played all kinds of characters, and really a fine actor.
Well, thank you.
Martin Luther King Jr. saw on the stage. You're doing Adam Clayton Powell Jr. coming up.
Yeah.
And good luck. It was lovely meeting you this morning.
Thank you very much. I certainly appreciate it.
We'll be right back right after this.